Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. It's finished at the Bridge. Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. The underdogs have actually done the double over Chelsea. I'm not sure if Luke is absolutely raging with some of the things that have been said, or if he's absolutely delighted. I can't tell. I think the lads are a bit mixed. Slen is beyond fuming. Alex is like, meh. Shit happens, we move on. We've even got Aaron in the back. I'll go to some comments in a second, but how are we all doing?
I'm good.
Oh, Chelsea hyping up their own players, and yet they performed shit tonight. Arsenal dug deep to win that one. I was in the Gal stream for that second half. They dug deep. To win that.
I'm not sure.
That's such a stupid comment.
I'm not sure you and me were watching the same match from Stamford Bridge, if I'm being fair, Aaron.
How did you dig deep? We literally gave you the game.
I am talking. I am talking.
I'll get the whistle out.
They dug deep. Is that digging deep?
Right. Cut away from the bit. They did dig deep. That's a bit of a tongue twister. They did. They literally had the ball come off their crossbar twice, and they defended quite well. So let's not get into the ridiculously stupid comments, because I will shout at you a lot. But I'm going to go to some comments. Charles looks absolutely fuming. I can pinpoint a reason why she might be absolutely raging. Vel saying Smith Rowe as well. Oh, fuck off. Let's not. Can we stop bandering around the world class for some apparent reason? Like, he's good. Give him a couple of years before we start calling him world class. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, come. Like, really? Let's not do this.
World class is over the top. What you're looking for.
Big up to the panel from Chris. Arteta broke 2 goals. Fuck off. Oh, Velvishwan, you are one funny guy, aren't you? Lanzi, Jorginho, what a stinker. Yeah, I have a feeling we'll talk about Jorginho. Chris saying, don't worry, top 14's already decided which is the teams in there now. Lanzi saying, we're actually going to shithouse top 4. Come on, you Irons. I think that's what their last name is. But we have to go to the one who is going to be happiest in the room right now, Luke. Your team has shithoused the 1-0 win over Chelsea, and you've done the first double over Chelsea since the Invincible era. What's your thoughts?
I mean, listen, a win against Chelsea is always nice. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't mean anything to us. We have nothing to fight for this season. The only reason it feels slightly sweet is because it could knock their top 4 hopes. I don't think they're going to bottle top 4 from here. But, I mean, I don't really think it matters to us that much, because our season was done a while ago. The minute we got knocked out of the Europa League, our season was done. So it's not like realistically we had anything to fight for. I'm buzzing.
You can still get the European Conference League. Don't disrespect the 3rd best European tournament in the history of Europe.
But I'm buzzing with the defensive display today. I mean, we showed some resilience in there, especially towards the end. You know, Chelsea were really throwing the kitchen sink at us. As was expected, to be honest. I kind of knew from the get-go we'd be going for a defensive, style of play. We'd either be trying to shithouse that win, trying to get the early lead and then just defend, or, get that draw, really. I mean, it's really baffling to me how Arteta's turned Tuchel like this. It doesn't make any sense to me, because Arteta's not a manager at all. He's a fraud. But Listen, I'm happy with the 3 points, but I think I'm not going to get overly excited because realistically, it doesn't mean anything really for our season. I mean, it just feels a bit sweet as well because of all like this Chelsea gas before the game and we're going to batter you, you're shit, whatever, blah blah blah. Like, just next time, just like slow it. Like, I don't really I banter, yeah, but I don't make many predictions like saying, "Oh, we're gonna fucking smash you," whatever. Like, because I know it can backfire massively if you lose.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Uncle Laurie saying there's literally no gas from the realist now. I don't expect any. Like, you're 8th of the Premier League. You've been knocked out by Good Evening. You were knocked out the FA Cup by Southampton. Your League Cup was, I don't even remember what your League Cup campaign was. So I do expect there to be no gas. I suppose it's more trying to build a bit of consistency going into next season. But Alex, what were your thoughts on that display from Chelsea today?
Look, man, the only way we were going to lose this game is from our own mistakes. The only way Arsenal are going to win this game is from our stupid mistakes, and we did that today. I think Chelsea, people. The thing is, though, man, Chelsea fan base is too reactionary. I understand it's Arsenal, but at the same time, like, people slaying these players. I was on a Discord watching the game, and people just slaying this player, that player, this player. We just beat Man City, and we just beat Real Madrid the last week or so. Like, you know what I mean? It's just I'm annoyed, but at the same time, like, Arsenal did fuck all. They just defended. If we went head to head into the game and we didn't make a mistake, we could have won that game easily. It was just a bad performance. Yes, was the performance bad from the players? Yes, but look, man, this just puts maybe Chelsea's players and the whole squad in a perspective. It's like, look, guys, we still need to improve, So and it's a good win. Maybe it's a good wake up call. For the Chelsea for the final. But look, I still think we're still gonna win that final. I'm still confident as much as I was confident in this game. Just to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I understand people's confidence. I was confident we're gonna win this game. And who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be confident? To be honest, just the players just might. I don't know if this is some Arsenal like juju stuff, like some magician come and just put on like a bad spell on Chelsea against Arsenal, but look, we're still in the Champions League final. We're still in the FA Cup final, and yeah, just look. I'm angry, but at the same time, I'm not. I don't want to slate these players because these players, yes, bad performance, but still they've done so much for the team in general to even be where we are at the moment. And Thomas Tuchel's not his fault. It's not his fault at all because this team, Chelsea, that was on the pitch, not good enough. Zuma for me wasn't good enough today. Same Jorginho had a poor performance. But stop saying these players. People, Hudson-Odoi was trash. People say Pulisic, Mount, blah, blah, blah. All these other players. It's not right, I think it's just because it's Arsenal. If this was a Southampton, if this was a Crystal Palace, people wouldn't be getting as anti against these players, and they wouldn't. Because it's just, and that's all I really have to say now.
I think it's hard to criticise Chelsea's attacking players because they did all they could. When you're playing against a team that is defending,
look, we were a bit unlucky.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say this right now. Chelsea were unlucky that game to not get a point.
Same with Chelsea. We're still not clinical. We have. If he puts that in, he just thinks him. We win the game because I knew that Arsenal were going to capitulate. If we get that first goal, we win that game 3-0, 3-1. I knew how the game was going to plan out. If Arsenal got the first goal, they were just going to sit back and do nothing. And look, there's nothing else to say, Because I'm not planning on you. I'm going to say players. Jorginho made a mistake. Poor from him. But has he been playing well recently? Yes. So I'm not going to come here and say, oh, Jorginho, get him out, he's shit. Get this players out, shit. He's shit. No, it's not right. So to be honest, let's move on. And look, man, we're still in a final. We're still in the FA Cup final Saturday, and let's go and win that and get a trophy.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Slen, before we go to Charles, who I feel is about to erupt like a volcano, What were your thoughts on a terrific performance from Chelsea? It was very clinical, very controlling. Really, what a performance at Stamford Bridge by you lot.
You're rubbing it in, aren't you?
No. Get the term right. I am trolling. Which, as you'll know, I troll everyone put in my path. That's why everyone likes me as a host, because I am completely unbiased when it comes to trolling. You may continue.
That was terrible. Okay. In the first half, we couldn't pass. Like, we had too many sloppy passes. We couldn't even win any loose ball. Yeah. So come second half, I don't know what we were trying. Like, that was a bad performance from us. Okay, I know we lost 5. Was it 5-2 or 5-1 to West Brom? But
5-2.
this performance right here was worse than that. Like, we weren't doing anything. Kai Havertz was going down too easily for me. Giroud came, he was unlucky. We hit post twice in 2 seconds. But it's one of those days where everything just goes wrong for you, and it's sad that it's happening against the team that we hate most. Yeah, fucking Arsenal, a mid-table team. That is this Arsenal team. If this was Arsenal in maybe 4 years ago, or maybe at in 2014 or whatever, I would have taken it. But right now, this Arsenal team, no, it was a shitty performance. Something I'm not going forward. I'm not looking forward to watch the game again, or even look at the tactical videos or anything. I'll just switch off my head and go straight to the FA Cup final. And we are getting more of that, more of what Arsenal did today, because Leicester have Vardy, and they'll do what Arsenal were trying to do today. They were trying to release Aubameyang.
Have you watched Leicester of recent performances?
Yeah, and I know they'll do what Arsenal have done today.
No. Shush.
Yeah. Come here on Sunday. Come here on Sunday, and we'll discuss that match.
Thank you. Right.
Bye.
Firstly, stop talking. Firstly, I watched that Leicester team against United, and that was a United team with about 24 youngsters put in there, and they were complete dog shit. So I'm not, and I'm sorry, but Vardy, and I hate to say this because I liked Vardy, he's coming towards the end of his career, and man can't find the back of the net. Leicester's biggest goal threat yesterday was Luke Thomas. Need I say much more? But Charles, what about you? I mean, obviously you've got the cup final. You were resting players for Z Cup final. Wasn't the greatest performance, so was it?
I mean, people think like I give a shit. It's Arsenal. Cool story. Like, I'd give a shit if it was a top 6 table, but it's not. You're a mid-table club right now. I don't care that we lost. I'd rather Jorginho play like this against Arsenal than he did against City in an FA Cup. I'm cool. Get it out your system now. Get it out your system now against Arsenal, a team that actually it's not going to make a difference if they gain 3 points or not. It's not going to make a difference to me. It's not going to affect top 4. It's not going to. So I don't actually care. As far as I'm concerned, and you know what? The only reason Arsenal won is because Jorginho gifted them a goal. Otherwise, they wouldn't have. They had 2 shots on target the whole game. Cool story. That says enough. Thank you. The only reason that you had a goal is because of Jorginho. Not because of yourself. Not because your team is capable of creating goals. You had 2 shots on target. Tell me something else. Come at me now. I'm ready for this. Yes, we had lots of opportunities.
Sounds a bit like you care, to be fair.
No, and it's not really. I'm just telling you.
It does sound like you care a bit. You seem a bit angry.
Not really. I'm actually quite chilled. Do you know what? I've been having a lush chat on my stream. We've just been talking about life. We was talking about the AJ Fury match. The fact that it's got a date for the 14th of August. We're really excited about that. I'm really quite chilled, you know. Like, I'm not even that fussed, to be honest. I really don't care, to be honest. Like, you're not even a team I bother with. So I have no grey hairs going on me. I have no stress, you know. I'm just living my best life, to be honest. The only thing I can say is I'm really glad that Jorginho got his glitches out against you. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm really not too fussed. Yeah, I mean, not a great performance from us, but I'd rather it happen today rather than Saturday. And the only issue I have with, and the actually only issue I have, and it's actually with Tuchel and not anybody else, is the fact that he took Billy Gilmour off our best player in the first half. That's the only issue I have, because he actually was our best player, apart from Kepa's save. And just to clarify, anyone trying to blame Kepa for the goal, you're delusional. It was Jorginho's fault. We're all going to accept that because I've seen it on Twitter. People blaming Kepa. No. Kepa made an excellent save. Excellent. Superior save, actually. Beautiful save. Loving life. Fact is, Jorginho is to blame. So let's not get that right. But yeah, no, I don't actually care, to be honest. It's not a game that I was really too fast. Yes, obviously you say in the predictions that you'd want to win like 3-0, but I actually don't give a shit, to be honest. It's not. If it was against like Man U or Leicester or Man City, I'd care. But Arsenal are a mid-table team. They're not actually classed as a top 6 or a big team right now. They're mid-table. So
I guess
until you.
I care that we've lost because I think it was an opportunity for us just to kind of solidify our top 4 status. But
I know that we're not capable of being clinical. I've accepted this for this season, is that in the final part of getting that final pass, we are not clinical enough, and that's about it. Like, I've accepted that. We'll improve next season.
Yeah, what I would say is that I think I'm not angry to weigh that because Arsenal outplayed us. We lost that game because of us.
Oh no, Arsenal didn't outplay us at all.
We've lost that game because of us, because of our clinicalness and of our mistakes.
But this is the point I'm trying to make.
I'll give credit to Arsenal. They defended decently well. I'll give credit to them on that part. But it's still our own mistakes the reason why we lose games. It's not because we got being outplayed. I don't remember the last game under Tuchel where we've been outplayed, there hasn't
but this is
West Brom.
Yes, West Brom. Okay, West Brom.
Yeah.
But like,
I just like saying I just like saying West Brom just dominated Chelsea. I don't get to say it often, right? It's just quite funny.
This is my point, is that it's the reason we lost today is on us. So no, I like, it's not because Arsenal were the better team. It's not because Arsenal had the most shots on target. It's not because Arsenal did this or did that. Yes, they defended well in the last 15 minutes, but that's about it. Like, what more do you want? A chocolate coin? Because I have nothing for these Arsenal fans.
Hold up. You've got chocolate coins and you're not sharing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Niall, I'll send you one. I'll share with you. I will share with you. Okay.
Fucking better be. I better be receiving my chocolate coin very, very soon. That's all I'm saying.
I just want to go. I think the difference. Can I just say one more thing? I think the problem is that like we have to look at it in perspective. We kicked Real Madrid out the Champions League. We beat Man City on Saturday. Beating Arsenal, for me, it's not really a big achievement, beating Arsenal, to be honest. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd rather be beating Leicester and actually having a cup and winning a trophy, something Arsenal won't be able to do this season. So
I hear that. I do hear that. I just want to quickly go to some comments. Luke, why do I just feel like Luke is just enjoying every single minute of this? He's like,
this is fucking brilliant.
I've got Chelsea tears all over me. He's loving it. Which, to be fair, Luke doesn't normally smile on these streams because he's an Arsenal fan. He has very little to smile about. So it's actually quite nice seeing Luke actually have a smile on his face for once.
I'm enjoying this. It's so
saying, so now, was it a pen for both sides? It's Wednesday today, right? I'll discuss that tomorrow with me and Dom. We've got a little bit to talk about, actually. There's a couple of Chelsea pens and a little bit of a mistake for Mariner, potentially. I'm sure we'll clear it all up for everyone tomorrow. Bell saying, no, I'm not having it. Arteta set up correctly. The players in the first half didn't execute it, but the second half they did. Arsenal deserved the win.
Did he? Fuck. He literally set up for a draw and got so lucky that Jorginho decided to fucking ping it back to his own net.
Yeah, no, there is that. Chris saying, it's not even Tuchel's players or the team either, so can't judge him till he brings his own players in. To be honest, done wonders away 2 finals with not his team. Valve saying, yeah, but Alex, these things have been happening for the whole season. You're not clinical enough. Chelsea against low blocks are poor in finishing. Yes, but Valve, they're different.
I'm sorry, Valve.
It's-
Valve,
it's-
just remind me about the last Liverpool game.
Sorry,
Remind me about the last Liverpool game. Remind me about the last Liverpool game where we beat you. Yeah, okay. And just remind me, you're in the top 4 and you're going to get a trophy this season because obviously you're the current Premier League champions and you're obviously going to do a back-to-back. And you're doing all this. I mean, I don't see you doing this, mate. You tell me.
Wait. The thing is, every Chelsea fan all season have said they're not clinical enough. So that comment is a little bit doolally. And Valve, keep it coming because you're coming on the match reaction tomorrow. I really do hope Mason Greenwood, in the form he's in, doesn't rip your centre backs, you assholes. If you're playing Reece Williams, he's absolutely gonna injure. Like if Ollie plays Green. Now, if Ollie plays Greenwood up front and he's got Reece Williams defending him, I'm sorry, but you know that kid's getting a new asshole and Greenwood's going to be tucking him for dinner. Chris saying, one minute. I want to get through these. I want to get through these comments. Chris saying Tammy Abraham would have changed the game. Is that right, Slen? Slen, Tammy would have absolutely bagged the hell, couldn't he?
Man becoming a comedian, Chris Welch becoming a comedian with that comment.
No. I don't want to respond. I don't want to respond just yet. I want to quickly get through some comments. Lanzi, what are chances Roy Jennings will post a Tuchel out video? High probability, very high. Yeah, high probability. Tuchel out. What a disgrace. Done nothing all season. Professor still buzzing after winning the Premier League last night. Vel saying many teams part the bus to win games. Don't be salty about Alex. Your team is not clinical enough. Teams who play expansive football, you will win. Good defense teams, you will struggle. They've literally said that.
No, could I answer it?
Go for it.
Wasn't Atletico Madrid the best defense in Europe? They only conceded 14 goals. They defended the whole game, and we beat them 3-0 on aggregate.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Acronix Gaming, why Billy was substituted. I couldn't tell you. I would have personally taken off Jorginho. I see what people wanted to do. I see because I said it in the group chat, and Luke can back me up. I literally said Tuchel need to take off either Gilmore or Jorginho to bring on. I said Giroud. I said bring on Giroud, move Havertz back, and move Mason back into central midfield in sort of that double pivot. So Tuchel was sort of doing it. One of them had to be sacrificed. I'd have probably gone for Jorginho. Professor, is he feeling nervous? I don't think so. I think they beat your team quite a lot. Seems if Chelsea lose the FA Cup and Champions League final and battle for top 4, Lancy will be happy, won't he?
At least we make FA Cup and Champions League finals, Lancy.
What did I say on the Chelsea show? There was still some liabilities in the squad. First it was Christensen, now it's Jorginho. Yeah, no, I hear that. Professor,
I agree.
Chelsea,
it's still true.
Chelsea will need intense performances in every game up to Champions League final. Not true, because Chelsea, if Liverpool lose to United tomorrow, then West Ham? They've not looked great of recent games. Andres Christensen, Tuchel, you silly manager, I should have played. I swear you're injured, mate. I have a feeling. I think you're injured, mate.
You are injured,
Arsenal could still finish 5th, and yes, I could also shag Channing Tatum, both very unlikely of happening. Professor, Arsenal might finish top 7 and get European football. Yes, the Conference League is the pinnacle of European football. I do know that. Acronix, Jorginho had a bad day today. He was good in Champions League quarters and semis. Today he had a howler.
Yeah, but at least it wasn't in the FA Cup final. We need to just remember this. It's not in the. He's not had a howler in the FA Cup final. He's not had a howler. No, but this is what I'm saying. He's got his howler out the way today against Arsenal, a team that's not really relevant. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm looking forward to playing a relevant team in a final.
I hear that.
He lost to our relevant team in the cup final last year.
If you are new though, please do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Nearly at the end of the comments. Nearly. Oh no, I'm not. Manta Christensen in the chat. I'll have someone. I'll have some Ferrero Rocher if there's any going. You beat City's reserves. Don't get too excited. Yeah, but that was Chelsea's reserves that beat City's reserves, so don't get too excited.
Chelsea's
You
reserves.
didn't play our
City's
best
reserves
team.
is a good team. What is this? This point is such a
Yeah. But if you're playing Chelsea's first team against City's first team, I think City's first team lose. Reece Williams is starting. Mason Greenwood's having nice dinner time tomorrow night. Then
Reece Williams got dunked on by Louis Barry. Fucking hell.
Okay, then Mason Greenwood isn't just having dinner; he's also having dessert. Arsenal won no pressure cup tonight. It was Kepa's fault or Jorginho's. Oh, was it? It was definitely Jorginho's.
It was Jorginho's. It's Jorginho's. No, I'm not happy.
Zuma.
Kepa was out of position. He should have been closer to a net as he could have been the best angle maker.
What?
Well, no, you're always one mate. You're always taught.
Get a footballing brain before you comment shit like that.
You're always taught
having me on.
Pass to the side of the goal to prevent exactly what happened. I was taught that age 9. I don't know what they teach you now.
Kepa's literally come out to make the angle for the back pass. What are you talking about?
was missed in the game. Yeah, I hear that. Chelsea getting ready to choke, just like City have been. Andres saying I was fit. The Tuchel locked me up in the boot of his car. Well, that seems like you and Tuchel have got some issues you need to iron out then. Leicester for the cup. Yeah, of course. I am Chelsea's best centre back.
Probably not even.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
That's debatable. So much Chelsea bias on this channel. No, just Chelsea realist. Chelsea, no match for City's first team. You will see. Seems like you're drunk. Velvishwan saying Kepa did pass it back.
Yeah, it says this earlier, but he was guys, just to clarify, it is Zuma. You have to remember Zuma is the special one. So you have to remember that like when someone says to Zuma, pass it back to me, he passes it to the side to Jorginho. This is what happens.
Zuma does
Look, if
1 minute left. 1 minute. Shh. Andrew hasn't been able to speak yet because I just had a mountain of comments to get through. So I just want to give Andrew some time to speak, and then we'll go to Aaron, and then we'll open it up. But Andrew, what were your thoughts on the game tonight?
I'm really pissed. I don't care if it's Arsenal, Southampton, whatever. We needed to win that game. We need to win that game to solidify top 4.
Yeah, mate.
I don't care about cup final coming up because I go game by game. I don't think about the cup final. This is the most important game this week, no matter who it was, Arsenal or Southampton. We needed to win that game. I don't want to be reliant on Liverpool slipping up or West Ham slipping up. I want to confirm this as soon as possible so we don't have to play a strong team in the final game against Aston Villa. Now we do. Now, unless that happens, now we do. I will say Kai Havertz has got to. I'm not letting Kai Havertz off. I don't care. I don't care if he's playing false 9 or whatever. You have basically an open goal, and he missed that. He missed that before Jorginho gave the ball away. We didn't really do anything much in the second half. We were better in the first half. I mean, we hit the bar twice right at the end. Great save by Leno on the first one, by the way. Before any, I want to, as much as you can slander Leno, which he deserves, you got to praise him for that. Tipping it onto the bar. Giroud, though, should have scored from the follow-up. The crazy thing about we were crossing in the box before Giroud come on. Yeah? Giroud come on. We're not crossing in the box anymore.
we stopped.
I don't get this. It happened at Arsenal as well. When they brought Giroud on, they didn't cross it in the box. It's like you got him on there, just cross it in the box. Like I said, Jorginho made the mistake, put his hands up. Someone said that Kepa should have picked the ball up so you get an indirect free kick. But I was thinking to myself, it's instinct. Kepa's instinct is to push the ball out of the goal. So, but anyone coming for Jorginho saying, "Oh, this is typical Jorginho," I don't like. Jorginho's not my favourite player, but anyone coming for Jorginho saying, "Oh, this is typical Jorginho," you just wait. He's talking bullshit because he's been one of our best players throughout this entire run. So he made the mistake. I'll blame him for that, but we should have. I'm sorry, man. You're going to blame Jorginho for that mistake. I want the same. I want the same for Havertz for missing that open goal. So
Yeah,
you know,
no, I hear that.
and I really am annoyed. No, I'm annoyed at this game. No matter if it's Arsenal or not, we should.
Can I just
we
say
should have won
something
this
about that Havertz chance?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Do you remember when Martinelli scored that goal against Chelsea and everyone said, easy goal, easy goal. Come on.
That was that was. I mean, he had. You know what though? He even lined himself. He had enough time to line himself up and place it. He just hoofed it over the bar. Leno didn't. He had enough time to place it and pass it round Leno before Leno could set himself. That's how much time he had. And he hoofs it over the bar.
Just to clarify, I've never once said this before, and Andrew will back me up on this. Andrew will back me up that I don't like Werner because he keeps missing. But I tweeted at least 15 minutes into the game, 15 minutes before half time, and I tweeted, "Can we please bring Werner on?"
The thing is,
these Werner misses were happening, and
Charlotte,
and the Havertz goal was awful.
You know what? These players, I bigged them up before the game against City because I'm thinking they're playing for finals places. Yeah, they should still have that same mindset going into this game. These guys are playing for finals places. What they've done now, they've made most of these players playing tonight. They've made Tuchel's job easier picking the side Saturday for some of these performances.
Yep. That's true. That's true.
You know what? It's just very frustrating, and very frustrating. These guys, this is and even Arsenal fans win this. This is the worst Arsenal team in Premier League history. Okay, the worst. Yeah, and we have. They've done the double over us. That's pathetic.
Yeah. No,
absolutely.
For the first time in 17
I hear the
years.
frustrations. Rachel saying, "Go for it quickly." I just
want to say one thing. Andrew's right. Not one of those players deserves. I'm not saying they won't be, but has earned their place in the FA Cup final. Let's be realistic. Not one of those players. No one has. No one left me and went, "Oh wow, that was a great performance." Like even Mason Mount had a bad
Gilmore
game.
Played
today.
really well.
Yeah, but Gilmore got taken off
had a good
Hudson
game.
Odoi. No. I said that at the beginning. I didn't understand why Tuchel took Gilmore off. But I'm talking about at the end of the game. Like, there was players on there that shouldn't. I mean, Giroud should be capable at his age to get a ball in the back of the net. So should Havertz, and so should Pulisic and Mount. Both had opportunities as well. Yeah. Havertz's chance was the worst because I think the worst thing for me about that was that he had the time. He chose not to take the time. That's incompetence.
I do hear that. They were saying pre-prime he's in the Gulag. He is in the Gulag. Professor Chelsea won't get either cups or top four. Too cool for the sack. That's the most delusional comment I've ever had on this chat, and I've had Gabby things from Twitter on here.
That's not Professor. Someone should give Professor his account back. That's not Professor.
City win the Champions League. Leicester will win the FA Cup. City, Leicester, Community Shield. City, Villarreal, Super Cup. Seems like you have zero respect for any other English team buying City, but that's cool because I don't think anyone respects City. Ravi saying they gave El Neni man of the match. They did.
The real Egyptian king.
Seriously? Dom, big up Dom. The tears.
Salah come outside.
No, I'm gonna have to shoot. But thank you very much for having me on.
Cheers for coming on, mate.
Hopefully, beat Leicester, man. I'll catch you guys a bit.
Cheers a bit, mate. Cheers for coming on. Acronic saying at least Kante should have been on the bench. We had a gap of 3 days. ESR.
Yeah, but we're resting. It's called man management. We have to man manage our team. So Rudiger has a broken cheek. Christensen's still injured, and bloody Kante's bloody had an injury that's been quite bad this season. So we're man managing.
You're saying playing Kante now? If we'd finished our dinner, you're not saying bring Kante on. That's the problem. No. You get it's the way. Listen, listen. Mason Mount's been brilliant. What frustrates me about him and some of these players is when they go to shoot, they hit it with their side foot. That's an easy save for a goalkeeper. Just smash the ball. Just smash it in.
Yeah.
If it goes off the goalkeeper and rebounds at the post off his arse, it goes in. Stop trying to place it when you're 6 foot out. Fucking smash the ball in the back of the net. Do you know what I mean?
Hit it with the laces. Hit it.
Yeah,
hit it with the laces.
Yeah.
Hit it hard.
Toe punt
Hit
it.
it hard
Toe
and
punt.
Ooh,
Niall,
hit
toe
it
punt
hard.
it.
Hit it with the laces. Hit it hard.
Yeah.
Hit it low. Hit it in the corner. Your job's a good one.
Just do that.
I'm not
what's wrong
being
with-
funny, but I don't think Kante would have changed the game very much.
Precisely.
If you
This is
can't
the
do it, if your
What the
attackers can't do anything,
Fuck.
huh?
No, I literally agree. It's so true.
Yeah.
The fact is that bringing on any player wouldn't have made a difference.
I actually
And
think if you bring on Werner, it actually
No,
might
no.
have made a difference.
But my point is that bringing on Kante wouldn't have. Bringing on Rudiger
of
wouldn't
course.
have.
Yeah.
But this is the point I'm making. You
would
can
have
be
not.
like, oh, I want to
It
bring all
would
these
have.
players on, but no,
Kante play to.
I'm sorry, but you're not understanding the point. The
How
Arsenal
was
game
Kante
is
changing
not
that
as
game? I'm sorry.
exactly. Kante isn't changing the game, and I would rather have Kante rested for the FA Cup final because actually I want to win a trophy. To be honest,
Yeah, that makes
Agreed.
sense. What was wrong with Mount and his corner kicks today? They were horrific today. Mount didn't have a great game either.
They were William.
At least-
They were
at least-
William. Like,
at le-
he drank the William juice.
no, he just guys. You guys
Yeah.
are all forgetting that we've got this bad game out the way. It could have been worse. We could have
I know
had this
that.
bad game on Saturday.
I'm just merely reading out the
We
fucking
lost.
comments.
Oh no, I'm not aiming. I wasn't aiming that at you. I was aiming that at Slen.
I was just about to say, I'm just reading out the fucking comments. Why am I getting attacked?
that wasn't aimed at you. I'm sorry, that was not
Excellent.
aimed at you.
I like to hear it. Dom saying, hi, sexy people. Hopefully you're having a brilliant day. I just want to say Lando Norris' car goes vroom. See, I told you I put a smile on Charles' face.
Oh,
Shit,
God,
wrong
I
show.
literally-
So Dom
for fuck's sake,
is absolutely brilliant. Dom is brilliant.
Bigs
Oh,
you up and then
no.
pulls the carpet from underneath you.
I'm not gonna lie. That's actually made my day.
Yeah, Ravi saying Chelsea won't play like this in 2 finals. Yeah, of course they won't. That's without.
They better fucking
saying.
not, I tell you.
Yeah, literally.
I'm not actually a professional yet, actually, but maybe one day. Maybe.
I'm a
Hi,
doctor.
Mr. Match. How was it? The match was brilliant. It was absolutely
Long
amazing.
story.
Why is none of you play at a high level?
Fucking hell,
Hold up.
sorry,
That's
big
why
man.
none of you play at a high level. If you watch again, you'll see Kepa was expecting a pass from Zuma. Kepa was completely out of position. Yes, it was Jorginho's fault, but don't tell me that I don't again.
Yeah, I think
I've played my entire life at semi-professional level. That's cute because
Sorry,
I've
big
managed it.
Sorry,
Okay, it's okay.
semi-pro.
It's okay. I may have
Wow.
managed at semi-professional level, and
He's
guess what?
got ice in these ankles,
And I always told my keeper to stand on the side of his goal and the pass to be on the side of the goal because I know that a keeper can let it go through his fucking legs.
And
So
Niall,
absolutely, of course,
No,
he would
I
be
tell
on
you
the
what,
side.
my qualifications are I've been playing FIFA since '94. So my qualifications are there.
Yeah,
Okay?
exactly.
Yes,
love it.
So
Andrew.
you semi-level-
Andrew,
yeah.
Andrew, doesn't that mean you're semi-professional
I am
now with that
semi-pro,
long?
you're right.
I play
Yeah.
professional and higher
We-
on FIFA, so fucking eat that, mate.
Yeah,
We've
exactly.
Yes,
got,
Luke.
we've
Stick
Yeah,
that
we've got a
semi-pro
question.
up your arse.
We've got a
That
question
was
for Luke.
equivalent
Luke,
of
how
power.
does it feel winning this game, especially after there was Chelsea fans bantering your club after the Europa
yeah,
League
mate.
disgrace? Big club Arsenal.
Fucking buzzing, get in. Arsenal.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Can we just ignore this
Oh,
guy
Mr.
now?
Lewis,
I'm
mate.
over this guy now.
Good to see Arsenal win. Their fans have been through enough. Congratulations, Luke. You've gone from 9th to 8th, so it's understandable you're so gassed.
I'm not even gassed. I'm not even. I literally
Believe it or
said
not,
I
Luke
don't
is
read.
Luke is actually fairly relaxed about this. Wolf
He's
saying I
actually-
played again.
He's one of the more Arsenal chilled fans. Like he's so
Oh,
chilled compared to the other Arsenal fans gassing them up,
Wolf
being like
saying-
Arsenal are back.
I played against Alphonso Davies when I was 12. Doesn't mean I'm a football expert. Mr. Poacher's laughing my ass off. Stupid logic.
I got an autograph by
Big up to Chris.
Gianfranco Zola in the hospital when I was ill. Does that mean I'm a?
I met
Did-
James Coppy.
did you-
Does that mean I've got more logic?
Did you not Did you say you're not gas? You literally told me to come outside.
That's
Enjoy
not
watching
being
us play
gas,
this
that's
Champions
just me
League
telling
final.
you to come outside because you were talking
Yeah.
too much shit, despite being 1-0 down.
We've briefly touched on it before I do ask that question. Aaron, what did you think of that game? And FYI, if you make any stupid comments, I will jump in and shout at you as I normally do with other people.
Yeah, fair enough. I think Chelsea's missed chances tonight. Like, they should have been pressing charges. They were a crime in football, those missed chances.
Yeah.
Arsenal winning that game with the form they've been on is a felony in itself. But at the end of the day, Arsenal dug deep. They found a way to park the bus. And they ended up holding out the 1-0 win in the end. And if you've got a durability with the shite form they've got against Chelsea, who are going for top 4, then maybe you do deserve the 3 points because you're going against what everyone was saying the prediction was in the first place. So I think it's a good 3 points for Arsenal. Nothing to play for, but just some pride. You get the double over a London rival. That's something to be proud about. For Chelsea, though, I don't think it's really too much lost ground. I really don't think it's too many ground lost because I think that they're going to be in the top 4 with Leicester. I think Leicester only need a point now to guarantee it, or 2 points, and Chelsea sort of need a few points out the next few games. So, Chelsea and Leicester can pretty much guarantee it themselves because West Ham bottled it, Liverpool's bottled it, and Everton's nearly got in there. But I think Chelsea, it's just not really a slip up. It's just like get that game out of the way, get the bad rubber out of the way, and then just focus on the cup finals.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Us saying you won the game because we gifted you a goal, suddenly your balls are the size of
I bloody hope they aren't the size of footballs. That would be unhealthy.
That would be, yeah.
Professor saying, why aren't you celebrating City's title win?
No one gives a fuck about your club.
No. Maybe it's because I might be an Argyle fan.
No. This is why no one cares. City won. City were confirmed champions yesterday, right? The biggest story was that Manchester United made 10 changes to the line.
Andrew, I'm not celebrating a City win because I'm an Argyle fan.
Yeah, but even if you were, there were more people at the second Arsenal protest than were celebrating out the Etihad last night. Yeah.
Manchester City are more plastic than those bloody Autons in Doctor Who.
Arsenal can push can still push
they
for
can't
European
they? The
football,
conference,
something to play
and,
for. Yes, I'm
League,
sure they're excited for that. Double over us is Arsenal's biggest achievement.
It is.
I wonder if Arteta will still have his job
So
next season.
we should be discussing.
As soon as he won this game, he's got his job sealed.
I think Luke would prefer him not to have his job for next season. Man City has no fans. Prime's in the building. Prime is in the building. Hi, everyone. Put your hands up if you're in another Champions League final this season. Well, I thought you were doing it now. So
he can't put his hand up.
I don't think that is. Wolf, my local MLS club has more fans than Man City. Ouch. What's the thinking behind this shitty man management? You are resting players against Man City and Arsenal. You could easily get over with top 4 by playing the proper. I swear you beat City.
We did beat City. It's Tuchel thinking.
Nice.
Oh, there's Tuchel thinking. These guys are now playing for places in the final. I can now trust them to do this. Some of these can't do. Some of these can't do this. Stuff like that.
Professor saying Plymouth who? Plymouth bigger than your club. At Cronix against Aston Villa. Lol, the plastic argument. Well, don't disrespect my club, and then I'll obviously won't disrespect yours. By trying to forget our last name, I'm sort of going to disrespect your club even more now. There was a couple of people late night opening for Birmingham Primark and City. Chelsea will bottle it. City has fans, obviously, not outside the Etihad, clearly. Let's not forget, Arsenal will never be champions of Europe.
Niall, the funniest thing is, we had more fans at James Coppinger's retirement than Man City's title win outside the Etihad.
I'm not
That's
gonna lie. Can we all just like to anyone in the comments stop bantering Arsenal right now? I'm enjoying people bantering City. You carry on, hun. Like you carry on. You banter the shit out of them.
The difference is I'm disrespecting the Premier League club and you're coming for a League One club. The logic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
He's
going to bow
non-existent.
down to my master.
That's like me disrespecting the Terrace and then Terry taking that to offence and absolute slamming me. That's the level of the two channels, right? You see, that would be ridiculous. It's like me going for Mark Goldbridge and him throwing his boxers in it off and attacking me publicly. It'd be a bit weird. Enjoy your league. I'm sure you'll enjoy when you don't win it next season. I think Arsenal will be Champions League winners one day next century. They won't in my lifetime. But does this result really affect anything
No.
in terms of you, Luke? Does it affect anything for Arsenal?
No, not really. I'd rather us get no European football than Europa League Conference or whatever.
Is that, yeah, would you rather lose the next 2 games now and not get the
Honestly,
To be fair, you might have a good chance of winning the European Conference League. To be fair.
well, I don't want us to go in it, man.
Yeah, the
Honestly.
winners get into the Europa League, don't they?
I just can't see why anyone would want their club to be in that. Like, it's just tragic. It's just disgusting.
If you are in that, you know what? If my team was in that, I would have no problem with the manager sending the under-23s for every single game. Do you know that?
Well, I'm pretty sure
to be honest,
in qualification for that at the moment. So Spurs fans, have fun in the fucking Conference League next year because I'm not getting
hey, they'll love it. Professor loves so much hate for City. You literally came at Argyle first, so enjoy. Why does the Conference League even exist? More money for UEFA.
I don't know how though. How are you going to get money?
Dom saying, "Hi Andrew, can I wear your glasses?" I love Dom. Dom is brilliant.
You can, Dom, but I don't want him back afterwards. I've heard rumours about it.
You'll see Dom on the Ref's View tomorrow at 6 p.m. Also, if you haven't checked out already, me and Dom made a special appearance on Charles Strong TV. Monday, was it? Monday, yes, at 10 p.m. So do check out the stream on her channel. It's a very interesting and fun stream. I'm not going to lie. Arteta could not even win the league on Championship Manager. That's good.
I've done that with Arsenal, so fuck you, Arteta.
I love to suck my cock, eat vagina. Says hi. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. What a name!
Has he got that the wrong way round? Was he meant as high as his username, but that was his message?
He loves to suck his own cock.
He loves to suck his own cock and eat some vagina. Let's banter City, Ravi, please. Can Andrew sing the Europe Champions League intro song, please?
No. The only bit I like is I know it says Champions at the end, but I always like to go lasagna. So
You gotta love the lasagna. To be honest, you lot started the City attack, so can't hate the player. I didn't really. To be honest, I didn't really say much about City, but keep attacking the Argyle lad, because one day when we beat your ass, it'll make it even more sweeter.
I love that.
Plastic and we are better, so fuck off.
And Andrew is better than Cardi B. I love that.
But Slen,
I need context.
Does this impact anything of your? Does this impact anything of your season? FYI. I'm not going to read that out, but if you're making your accounts, please do subscribe to the channel. It does actually help. When I check my phone, I expect to see my subscribers have jumped up. So
I tell you what, it
you
does
best
affect,
have subscribed.
It affects who he thinks about.
My subscribers have not spotted. They've not jumped up. I'm disappointed.
What it does affect, if Liverpool win their next 2 games, they go a point behind us, right? So it really affects. It affects how Tuchel goes. He can't do really any slip-ups, right? Any more slip-ups in the league. It also affects who he can trust now going forward. Because, he probably would have thought after Saturday, this whole squad's now fighting for everything, but now I've got to really think about who I pick now from now on.
Yeah.
So essentially, he can probably make 3 or 4 changes per game now instead of like a whole bunch of changes. So I still thought Billy Gilmore played well today. So there's no reflection on him at all. So I thought he played very well. But I would be very surprised now, given the situation, unless Liverpool mess up tomorrow, that he can't afford to rest Kante and Jorginho for the next 3 games before the Champions League final, which he wanted to do because he wanted to desperately win this game, so he could rest them ahead of the Champions League final.
Ross saying, someone break it to the professor that's literally...
Ross, I did try.
Professor saying, lol, don't tell me to fuck off. Capone's. Cool. London is red. Wolf saying, shut the fuck up, Professor. God help us if you teach anyone.
Niall, I'm gonna have to go now.
Cheers for coming on. I'll catch you in a bit.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
By the way, Professor, it wasn't now that told you to fuck off, it was me, so fuck off.
Lovely. England is red. I sure as hell hope it is.
Not by the last election, it's not.
London is red. London is red. Manchester is red. The only thing blue is the oceans and skies, nothing else.
It looks to me
Mr.
like
Poke
the
is
sky's
saying,
black right now.
you think Chelsea will bounce back for the next match? I think it will. It's the cup final. But Slen, do you think you think you can bounce back?
Of course. We did that after we lost against West Brom, so I believe in Tuchel. He will know which players to pick this time. And I think now everyone understands why Callum doesn't start. Yeah, he has a chance to score, but he decides to fly it over. And he's which is this word? He's very, very rational. Yeah, in his decision making. Like, he does some decisions which are really poor. And today he had the chance to bring it back to 1-1, but he decides to fly it over. And yeah, so Tuchel will have a very hard time thinking about the team that he'll pick. We had a few bad performances today by a lot of players, so I think he'll have a lot to think about, and he'll reflect on that game and learn a lot about very many players from Chelsea, and that I hope that makes him understand or know which players he's going to offload in the summer and which players he's going to bring to Chelsea in the summer. So yeah.
No, I hear that. What have we got here? Before that, Andrew, do you think you'll bounce back in your next match?
Yeah, I think he's going to give him a kick up the arse tomorrow. I really do. I think he's going to give him a kick up the arse. So same as he did half time against City. I think he's going to give a right kick up the arse and go. We're back. Some of you are back to square one in terms of places for the final. Werner will be back for the final. Kante will be back. Rudiger will be back. Mendy will be back for that final. I think. Remember after the 5-2 against West Brom, everybody thought, "Oh, what's going to happen?" We bounced back right away. I think the same thing will happen. The same thing will happen again. Laser focus.
And I hope Kovacic. I hope he'll be fit.
I'll tell you what, though, I worry for Leicester after this, because if you lost tonight and you're going to bounce back like you did after the West Brom defeat, I worry for Leicester's sanity in that FA Cup final if you bounce back.
It's why I'm not overly concerned.
But you would have said, we won on paper our hardest game of this league running, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also then Leicester won last night, yeah? They didn't lose, they won. Yeah? So this is even more motivation tonight for them players to go, let's get this shit done now.
Yeah,
let's get it done now.
Because Leicester won and had that momentum and that positivity in their camp. Chelsea's won, they've got the positivity in their camp. It could be a very nice matchup between two on four.
Everyone's going about the changes, These guys that came in have all played over 20 games, 25 games this season. It's not as if they've played like 5 games.
Look, they should be good enough, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt, you want to Google the league table? Google past achievements for us. Jeannie's saying Arteta is a generational manager. Honestly, Jeannie, I know you're used to defending managers that are underachieving and dog shit. So I suppose you're used to managing, backing people like Arteta. Ross saying past. He's so underrated and underappreciated by Arsenal fans. So shameless. Luke, anything to respond to that one?
Go to bed, Jeannie.
Wolf saying Professor is reason we have peas don't drink stickers on bleach bottles. Slen Havertz had a chance and also smashed it over the bar. So by your logic, he didn't start either.
He shouldn't start.
He shouldn't start either. Professor, more like professional knobhead. Oh, Jesus.
Wow, Jesus.
Wow. I couldn't watch the match. Any crazy moments happened in the match? Yeah, there was a little bit of a crazy moment where Jorginho tried scoring a goal in his own net.
Can I answer that guy? The difference between Callum and Havertz is Havertz, you can see he has quality and he finishes.
So you're saying that you can't see any quality? Are you trying to tell me you can't see any talent in Hudson-Odoi?
There is talent there, but he is rational. Like when he needs to be calm, cool, just pass the ball or even smash it, top beams, or just pass it to the net, he decides to just shoot it, and there's a way he just skips and just go. I mean, it's frustrating to watch sometimes. He does it too often, he does it too often, and you're like, you should have done this. But for Havertz, you can see he has the quality. He does finish. He has scored very good goals in the last few matches. So there's no way you can compare those two players. That was an unlucky moment. Havertz should have scored, but that was very unlucky of him. But Callum is something you see over and over again, and it's so frustrating.
Yeah, I've got to say, Callum came on. Callum should have come on and grabbed that game. If everyone's been talking about him, did a okay cameo at the weekend. He should have come on and grabbed that by the scruff of the neck. And you know what? He does great dribbles, but they don't end up anywhere. And what frustrated me as well, now, if you remember, he dribbled. He was inside the penalty area, right? Instead of shooting, he passed it out wide, and it wasn't even a good
behind Chilwell.
Yeah, behind Chilwell. It's like, I don't get this. It's like you're not like at the edge of the penalty. You're in the penalty area. Just shoot. It might
just do something. You can get a penalty.
or take a deflection. It might go in. So.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I do hear that. Dom saying rumours had it Luke bullied Ross so hard he isn't coming on stream. Ross saying bullied. I came here to chat after he called me out, and he had fuck all to say. Ouch. Well, there is a lot of anger in the comments tonight. There's a lot of anger, that's for sure.
I feel they might need the Let's Talk EPL counselling session.
Bloody tell me about it. Jeannie saying, Luke, you'll miss him when he's gone. I promise you, I can really see progress. I'm not sure if Jeannie's trolling. I feel like Jeannie is trolling. Dom saying, shut up, Jeannie, dickhead. Your mum's fanny smells like fish.
Jesus Christ.
This has got to the level.
Hey, leave the mums out of this. Come on, leave the mums out of this. There's a line, all right? There's a line. Leave the mums out.
Oh, my God. Jeannie saying, Aaron, what grades did you get on GCSE? We don't need to reveal such information. He got ungraded on all of it. Okay, but how can I improve about any game time?
That's also true. But what I'm saying is, it's just the basics. It's like you're in the penalty area, shoot, and just shoot. Just do anything or pass it to another player in the penalty area.
No, Matt, Matt's gone over to Twitch. Professor, I've come to your territory. Where are you? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
He's raided Twitch. He's raided Twitch.
Just realised now looks like James Corden. Thanks, weird buff. You're welcome. That's not the first time I've been classed as James Corden. It certainly won't be the last. He's also looking really good recently. He's
just won his salary though, right now. Just his salary. You want just his what he gets paid.
Yeah.
Just the salary.
Yeah, that's true. Just sign Rabio and you're sorted. Come outside, Professor Oily Man. Thoughts on William? I reckon you need to give him time. He's quality player when he. Oh my god! Right, Genie is trolling. What I'm gonna do?
Stop talking.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to post the link onto YouTube. Twitch is getting a little bit... It's getting a little bit feisty, so I'm going to let them people calm down before I even think of letting them air their views on the show. But, I mean, it wasn't the greatest match of all time. But where did Chelsea go wrong tonight? Where and if someone tells me they weren't clinical enough, I'm gonna headbutt you. I want more. I want more than just they weren't clinical enough for Callum Hudson-Odoi is a twat. I want a little bit more than that.
I think they really lacked, especially in that second half. That everyone goes, "Oh, we'll hit the bar." Remember, hit the bar twice in about 5 seconds. But other than that, we really didn't test them in the second half. There was no initiative, it was like Zuma was shooting from like 40 yards out, for Christ's sake. It's like going, what are you doing? There was no one took the scruff. No one took these guys and went, I was waiting for Aspilicueta and Jorginho or Thiago Silva to get the guys together and or Mason Mount, just get them together and just get their heads sorted. There was no it wasn't intense enough for me that second half. It should have been. It was like playing. It was like this game didn't matter to them. As much.
Yeah, I was gonna say to you now. I think I had more fun in the second half chatting to Bird that I started talking to a couple of days ago. So
I heard about that. Congratulations, Aaron's finally found a girl who wants to touch him. I'm joking, Aaron. I wish you all the best in your lovely
that second half
relationship.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The one thing I did notice in the second half, and it's a positive for Chelsea in a way, they did something quicker than Arsenal did when he was at that club, when he was a plan A for Arsenal. And that is when Giroud was up front. They quickly notified his strength, which was crosses into the box. When Arsenal had Giroud as a plan A, many times they didn't do that quick enough. Chelsea did that quick enough, and maybe they could have got on the end of a few chances. Giroud didn't hit the bar on one of his headers, but I think Chelsea, what Chelsea like to do best is they like to utilise people's strengths. I don't think they did that enough tonight. I think they only did that with Giroud in the second half, but I think that with other players, they didn't really utilise the strengths enough. And I think that
shut up, Parrot.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, I think that Emil Smith-Rowe.
Just FYI, that is Dom, and he'll probably now tell you to fuck off. I was quick to get to some comments because they've got very feisty over on Twitch. That's for sure. Russ saying difference between Niall and James Corden is that Niall actually has a personality. This is true.
Hey!
And also, you can only watch James Corden being a pussy in Cats.
This is true. Oh god. Gooner's here. What is Gooner Sulz doing here? This fraudulent Arsenal fan. Professor saying Ginger Ninja keep on drugs.
Inshallah.
Matt then responds with your club small. Wolf says Niall is fun, James Corden is trash. Matt then responds with 2008 FTE. Okay, the next comment is quite brutal. My oh my god, oh my Lord Jesus Christ. Professor then says, so's your brain and cock. Matt then goes, why are you talking about my cock? Bit strange. Don't chat rubbish if you can't handle it. Why are you talking about handling cock now? Jeannie says, Aaron, I wish you all the best in your relationship.
I wish
Thank
you
you.
good luck in our relationship.
Get in, Aaron. Top shagger.
Thank you.
Sorry, just-
Strange says the man threatening to come outside and come into my territory. I'm actually not going to come to your house, lad. I meant Twitch.
Oh my god.
Aaron,
I
just
was
make
looking
sure.
at it,
Aaron,
that
just
bumble.
make sure you don't leave her by the radiator or any sharp objects,
Uh,
because those things
Wolf-
deflate. Okay.
Wolf says, I wish
all.
Yeah.
Luke the
Yes,
best.
Andrew.
Oh, wait, he
Andrew,
is the
Good on
best.
you.
Lovely man.
Luke, you've got yourself a fan. You've got yourself a fan. Thomas Tuchel is in the chat. He says, there's no passion, there's no vision, there's no aggression, there's no fucking mindset in this team.
Why has he got?
Embarrassing
Why has he got an
performance
avatar,
by
Christian?
by the team.
You haven't changed your avatar. Please change the avatar. If
I
you
love the
want
fact he's Thomas
if you want
Tuchel.
us
That's
to commit-
Christensen.
But if you want us to commit, change the avatar so you can commit as well. Yeah.
we have commitment issues, as Ollie Ball would tell.
Ooh,
But
Sulz on a
Sulz,
fresh
you're-
trim.
Volleyball here.
You're a Gooner or a Spurs fan. I can't remember which one these days. But what did you
Are
make
you an
of the
Exeter
performance
fan by any chance, are you?
today? Say that one more time, and I come to your house and egg
Yeah,
and
yeah,
flour
yeah.
you.
Say that one more time, yeah. Me and Dom will roll up, yeah.
Inshallah.
Oh,
Inshallah.
be
Inshallah.
careful. The worst
Yeah.
Dom's going to give me is sexually transmitted diseases.
Oh, yeah,
Also,
yeah,
Andrew,
yeah.
Not Andrew, Aaron.
Well, no, that
relationship,
Sulz, that's
if you
not
went
even
to the
because he's from
basement-
Manchester. It's because it's Dom.
Nah,
Like,
you're giving advice there, Aaron. If your date's a child, surely, because no one would touch you.
Oh,
So just lock
fuck
him up in the
yeah.
basement.
Wow.
That's
Jesus
cold.
Well,
Christ.
on a date of
That's-
Oh
twice,
my
and it worked
God.
perfect.
That's
Oh my God.
cold.
That is outrageous.
I'm not Adam
Wow.
Johnston.
You look like him.
Wow. That is something else. Before we get Sulz's thoughts, Professor, if you ever say that one more time, I'm going to block you. Ever say extra above Argyle, and I will block you. But if you are new to the YouTube, please do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and if you're on Twitch, also please follow us on Twitch. It's not subscribe, it's follow us.
Wow, we've not reached that point yet.
What?
Wait,
What?
yes,
Subscribe on Twitch? Not quite, mate. We haven't cut big time yet. We're
Yeah,
working on it. We're working
Mm.
on it.
Thanks, Jeannie, for your comment, by the way.
What did Jeannie say?
Aaron's spoken to
Oh
more
yeah,
girls today
Aaron
than
has
Chelsea
spoken to more girls. Yeah, that's an interesting comment.
Surely you should say Aaron has spoken to more
Right,
boys
okay,
today
Professor.
than Chelsea scored against
The
Arsenal.
Professor's getting aggressive at everything. I feel like Professor's had one too many drinks tonight.
Bring up his comment. Bring up his
Matt
comment.
wants to- Oh God.
Shush.
This is
Shush. Professor, just shush. You're not welcome here. Fuck off.
How
Fucking
okay?
hell,
I feel.
Brexit, calm down.
No, I don't
Fucking
think
hell.
I'm welcome here anymore.
Oh,
And
Mr.
you
POTUS is
guys-
back. For fuck's sake.
if you can't take a bit of banter
So
towards
much
City, then
anti-City bias. All I'm
Yeah.
reading in the chat is you going City. I'm not going to do it.
and
You're
to
sucking
be
City off.
fair, you have sort of, if you want people to like your club, the one thing you probably don't do is go and attack everyone else's club. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say. Mr. Poe is saying, what happened in the chat? Everyone ready to smash heads? Lol. I fuck knows, mate. Fuck knows.
Look how
Back
look how
to the
massive
football,
my
though.
influence is on this.
Back
To the
to the
Professor.
back,
To the Professor, this chat is more memorable than any City title win. Okay, that's how City. That's how much City don't care.
This
This
guy
is
came
that.
to the chat asking who's celebrating City's title, and his reply was no
More
one.
people are in this chat and celebrated City outside the Etihad yesterday. Okay,
I reckon I
Hey.
was show up to my school play in year 6, and there were City fans out there celebrating that fucking abysmal
so-
title.
Right, back to the football, because Professor's just attacking every club put in front of him. Oh, my star boy's here, Mason Greenwood. Hello,
Hey.
hello, welcome to the chat, Greenwood.
Mason
You are my
Greenwood, I
favourite
thought he was
player.
going to bounce on Daddy's
You
dick,
you
so-
are bigger than Liverpool Football Club and Manchester City combined. Wolf saying loving it. Mason saying I walk into Chelsea's shitty team. Yeah, I don't actually doubt that. But back to the football, we have actually got a Guna here with us. Obviously, we had Luke already, but Sulz, what were your thoughts today?
Yeah, when I seen that lineup, I was like, finally, we're seeing yes, Guna Prime in the building. Guna Prime. No, I'll get into my thoughts now. So basically, I think Arteta finally kind of admitted defeat with his sort of system, and he kind of transitioned into this sort of 3-back or 5-back or however you really want to look at it. And that was always going to work, I think, because we're one of those teams where I know we had more of the ball, and there was parts of the game where we didn't have a lot of the ball, but it was just one of those where we needed to be as resilient as we could in defensively, because Chelsea, especially at the Stamford Bridge, we concede a lot of goals, and they're always quite. They're good games for neutral, but not good games for if you're a fan of one of the clubs. So yeah, I think Arteta did the right thing today. He had the right team and the right setup. Obviously, we made a lot of mistakes. I'm not going to say we deserve to win by any means, because there were moments in that game where I couldn't believe Chelsea didn't win. Like that Havertz opportunity near the beginning, like where he absolutely booted it over. There were other opportunities as well, and near the end as well, where Gabriel, kind of just dived ahead in, and then you had that Leno one where Leno saved it, and then it just kind of went all over the place. There were a lot of moments for us to win the game. It was just one of those typical sort of Arsenal-Chelsea performances where you do everything, but the ball just doesn't go in the net. And I know that's an obvious thing to say, but it was just that thing of finishing for both teams, in my opinion, has been kind of a problem.
Calm down.
I think finishing for both teams this season has been
next. You're going to tell me that Arsenal won this game because they put the ball in the back of the net more times than Chelsea.
I mean, they
why are we not talking about how fresh Sulz looks? Look at that man! Wow.
Lovely. Mr. Potus saying, Mr. Potus actually summed it up perfectly. You guys gave me a hard time. I gave you a hard time. Just how it is when talking to everyone when. Talking opinions about a sport everyone loves. Exactly.
Yeah, but we haven't played at a high level like you, so our opinion's invalid.
No, I don't agree with that. Tell him to piss off.
Piss off.
No, only joking.
Piss off.
Roscoe Twitter. Oh god, everyone's moving over Twitter.
Andrew, don't.
I best have got more follows on Twitch if you lot all on Twitch.
Follow on Twitch, you bastards.
Andrew, don't do that. You're not like a certain United fan that can't take criticism.
Oh, okay, yes. Hang on.
Greenwood,
you're not people for no reason whatsoever.
Reece Williams, after Greenwood has dealt with you, you're going to need counselling for the next 25 years. Greenwood saying, haha, you wish, mate.
See, Mason Greenwood's committed because he's got the avatar as well. He's committed.
Yeah, see, Greenwood is committed.
Yeah.
As I say, I just hope that people are subscribing if you are new. It does massively help us. But Guna Pride is now in the building because he made a certain bet with Gunnar Sulz yesterday. And Gunnar Prime did not end up too well on this. So how are we doing?
Well, considering, I mean, I said it as a joke, but whatever. We can take it seriously if you want to. If that makes your life happy, I guess we can take it seriously. Anyway,
first of all, let me say. I live in Devon.
First of all, let me say. Eid Mubarak. Am I saying that properly to all my Muslim football fans out there? And
I would say it, but with my history of butchering names, I don't want to disrespect them. I'll tweet it later.
Eid Mubarak to my brother Sulz.
I can spell check it if you want.
It's okay. I'll copy and paste it off someone. I don't want to. Yeah, mate.
Like I said yesterday, this game doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, that's true. So.
Arsenal fans can get gassed. I've heard people. I was on the Cal stream for a bit. Someone put in a super chat and said Smith Rowe was better than Havertz. Now, this is the sort of stuff when I say Arsenal fan said this, and then someone will reply to me say, "No, Arsenal fan said that." When you hear stuff like that, right, and you don't call it out as a fans and you endorse it, you're part of the
didn't see it,
banter,
so yeah,
or you're
no,
part
I
of the
don't think
seriousness. No, I'm talking about Egal, because when I called him out and I said, this is the sort of stuff when I say, this is the sort of stuff. This is the sort of stuff that I say that you endorse, but it's fine anyway. It doesn't matter. They can enjoy the game.
I understand, Prime. I just disagree with you about. I know you say you don't think the game's important. It was very important. So.
The what?
I think I know you said the game wasn't that important to you. It was to me. It was very important to me that we won.
Yeah, but Andrew. I mean, in the long run.
No, I know. I just think. I don't know if you've watched it. I just think it just hampers us. It means now if Liverpool. Now I know I don't want to rely on other teams, but if helping us. But I wanted to get the job done as quickly as possible. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to get it done.
Now you have to agree now because Mason Greenwood's your guy in it, so you've got to agree.
Yeah, Smitho is my guy. My boy said it.
Trashwood. For saying that.
Excuse me. What did you just say, Andrew?
Vern shit.
I said. You know what? I said Trashwood.
Right, I'm going.
No, does this mean you're an Arsenal fan tonight?
I am, because I'm a glory sport, aren't I? So my team won today.
No. Do you know on that Smith Rowe comment? Yeah, like this season, yeah, I don't think Havertz. I do think Havertz is a lot. Like on a different level better, because when you look at him at the Bundesliga, I just think he's one of the more complete young players that I've seen in a very long time. I don't want to say it yet, but I do think he's that player that's going to compete with the likes of like a Foden, for example, where Foden is the benchmark right now. Yeah. But obviously, Havertz has been developed. I think he's adapted now. I think he has adapted quite well to the league now, but he hasn't been good all season. That's what I mean.
He's right. He hasn't been good all season.
How is Foden the benchmark?
He is right now. He is. Yeah.
You're saying Foden ain't the benchmark.
You're
right.
Now. Hold on. No. You're right to laugh at Foden being the benchmark, because the benchmark is clearly Mason Greenwood.
Right, okay. But what I mean is, like, obviously, he's the one that's
the benchmark is Mason Mount.
Right now.
No, the bench has got too many splinters now. Greenwood's
no, how dare you?
What my point is, right? What my point is that Havertz, in my opinion, will become one of the best in the league. Whereas with Smith Rowe, he's still got a lot to prove, in my opinion. There's still inconsistencies in his game.
Yeah,
so that's the
I
reason.
can't listen. Havertz has been good the last maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
Maybe less, right? Foden really has ascended the way City have ascended this season. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like from January onwards. Do you know what I mean?
Shit and then
exactly. So you have to agree. Then you might laugh, but Foden has been playing well for a longer time this year. And Havertz is going to get criticism if he keeps missing easy chances like he has done tonight and against Real Madrid. I don't care if he's not a striker; he's an attacking player. He should be able to finish those chances. He needs to be more efficient.
Yeah, I think that should have been on target minimum.
Sulz, he had enough time to even pass it past Leno before Leno set himself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was ridiculous.
It's one of them. Sorry, big up to James. What's up? Do you think Everton need to...
he put need to do later on in the comments.
What do Everton need to do?
Goalkeeper.
What do you think Everton need to do?
Niall, he says, what does Everton need to do?
Yeah, what do they need to do?
There is
no.
Yeah,
the next one's from him.
Need that.
Oh, I don't.
It's an irrelevant.
Yeah. What do you? There's so many comments. How do you expect me to just pick up these? So guys, what do you think Everton need to do in the transfer window? To be stronger next
Goalkeeper.
season?
Goalkeeper.
Right back.
He switched between his goalkeepers a lot this season, so he obviously
maybe a central midfielder, maybe a central midfielder.
Because it's sort of like the core sort of died off, hasn't he? Second half of the season.
Yeah.
I think he needs someone for Rodriguez as well, because Rodriguez is seemingly picking up too many injuries and
he's had very.
Talking of that, there's talks that Everton are apparently trying to get Coutinho, which would be quite a good shout.
That'd be amazing.
You know what happened? So Rodriguez will get injured, Yeah, Coutinho will be fit. Coutinho will get injured. Oh, who's available?
Yeah.
Rodri. So they'll just swap between them.
It's actually quite a good one. But if you are new though, please do leave a subscribe. We're only 3 away now from 250, so make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Definitely. Has Saka signed a new contract yet? What a player he is.
He signed it ages ago, didn't he? Didn't he sign his contract?
There's reports that they're giving him another deal.
Already? Jesus. They just signed him, didn't they? Took me 5 years.
And
we don't know, though. It's not from the club. This is just people saying it, so I don't actually know where it's coming from.
Oh, those are reliable sources, no doubt.
Tom, what did you just say?
I said, should I twerk on stream against getting those free subscribers?
No, he wants to keep subscribers, not
exactly,
lose them.
Andrew.
Do whatever you feel that's going to get us subscribers. Just keep it PG.
By the way, I just came across 3 interesting stats on Arsenal since Boxing Day. I don't know why this matched the position, but Arsenal in the Premier League, just in the Premier League itself since Boxing Day, 41 points, 3rd most behind the 2 Manchester clubs only. 38 goals scored, the 4th most in the league, and 20 goals conceded, joint 4th. Now, you know that the mainstream media, the people that back Kroenke, will use this and they'll twist Arsenal other fans' brain cells opinions round to say, well, why are you arguing? Why are you saying this, this, and this? They're still fucking nice.
You know what I know?
You just need to have a brain to be able to fizz your way through them stats.
No. Do you know those stats? The only thing they prove, right, is that the new system that Arteta implemented is semi-working. It is semi-right. It's not there. It's not like in full sync yet, but I do think because the problem that he has is, right, I don't know who you can blame whoever you want for this, but you get Kieran Tierney who comes back and then he plays like 3 or 4 and then he's injured again, and that's happened to Partey, and then that's happened to Lacazette, and then it kind of just disrupts the system. But I don't think that the system's wrong, but I just think I think Arsenal are lacking players in the backing. That's why we want the Kroenkes out, because they're not doing enough.
Consistent players as well that are not very injury prone.
You know what I know?
So,
you know what I know?
What were you going to say, Dom?
Well, I said, Aaron, do you know what I know?
What do you know?
Is either blind or lives in an elderly home.
Nah, look. I think I'm gonna mute you, Aaron. I think every Arsenal fan knows that the start of the season was what's killed them off. Really, I mean, you can't be that shit for the start of the season and then expect to be anywhere near European places at the end of the season.
I think the only win we had was against United since the start of the season, or something like that. It was something ridiculously stupid.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I just want to get to some comments again quickly.
Mason Greenwood's fucking chatting shit.
Well, it's not all just Mason Greenwood. Here's one from James Murphy.
Wait, no, you haven't read out all the comments.
I know I haven't read them all. Have you seen how many comments I've got primed?
You read my one slandering Genie.
I heard they are still discussing it with the UK government. Is it confirmed for Portugal? Yeah, I think it's confirmed it's going to be in Portugal.
More than likely going to be, nothing confirmed fully, but yeah.
Oh God, Mason saying, sorry, Nexus, but I'm the best in the world. This is true.
Someone's got a notification.
Oh,
why?
The Nexus saying Mason Greenwood is a average Eddie is better than him. Gabby told us that. Yeah, Gabby did tell us that, and then I put him in his box.
Well, you don't understand how much shit came out of Gabby's mouth that fucking night.
I know.
So is he an Arsenal fan or a United fan? Because he comes on the United show and the Arsenal show, so I don't get what he is.
If you watched the other stream the other night, they just totally bridged him.
He was
his previous messages. The previous messages this guy had out. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, me and Prime went through his Twitter. It was not
like,
good for him.
He was like he was on trial. He was on Twitter trial.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Niall and Prime were just literally up and destroying him, and he couldn't answer. All he kept saying. He kept shaking his head or either saying sorry or something like that. Like,
well, Andrew, you know that scene from Civil War where Captain America and the soldier.
James saying, who's your pick for Champions League final? Will it be held in England? or I think
No,
it's going
Portugal.
to Portugal right now.
Portugal.
I think Portugal, yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf, I don't need training against that bum Reece Williams.
It's true, he doesn't.
This is true.
Hey, respect. What's his name? Is it Nat Dini? Is that what Liverpool fans call him? Nat Dini?
Nat Dini, yeah. Wolf,
Nat Beckenbauer.
how can I train after a match? I've no idea.
You can touch Aaron's girlfriend in your care room.
Mason saying Manchester is Mason Greenwood. This is true. That is true. I just heard Ian Wright speaking about Saka's next contract, so thought maybe I'd ask.
Yeah, they're circulating, but there's nothing confirmed from the club that they're actually offering him one. But
I tell you what, man, didn't he look tired today, Saka?
Yeah,
he looked tired and overplayed today, man. Because that's the thing with that's the problem when you play them too much. He just looked.
That's one thing That's one thing Arsenal's got to improve next season. They can't just rely on 19-year-olds for a full
Professor
season.
saying, "Low, happy to come on the show and address the haters." We're trying to keep this really Arsenal and Chelsea relevant.
It's already 10 to midnight. If you come on, we're going to be here till 4.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it Chelsea and Arsenal relevant. And with all the comments as well. Big up to everyone that's been watching. It is hugely appreciated. One of the busiest shows we've ever had. I can only imagine why.
So do people like Chelsea misery more than Arsenal misery, or is it just like the board of our misery?
They just love us. They just love this group.
Just thought I'd say I'm going to be, I guess maybe 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes or so away from my.
Yeah, that's cool, mate. That's cool.
Just in case. Yeah.
He's AFK.
Yeah.
He's AFK.
That's cool. That's cool. I get
Bye, Barca Schulz.
Yes, Guna Prime. No worries, mate.
Wolf saying get Professor. As I said, I'm trying to keep this Arsenal Chelsea related.
Very schoolyard tonight now. Very schoolyard in the chat tonight.
I know. Unai Emery saying good evening. Good evening to you, Sulz. How are we?
Subscribe.
Good evening.
Yes.
Subscribe, Unai. Subscribe, you better.
Yes, make sure you are subscribed to Unai. That is for sure. Good evening from Wolf.
Can we get you on for the tactical shows, because that'd be really good to get a manager on.
My boy Mason is saying, "Hi Unai, you are getting destroyed." This is true, Unai. My boy Greenwood is going to
bet
destroy.
Unai subscribes to the channel before Mikel Arteta does. He's a classy man, Unai.
Yeah. Well, I can confirm that I can confirm our subscribers haven't jumped up, so they haven't yet. So they're not very classy from Unai Emery there.
Yeah.
But Slem put in the private chat a question, basically saying that Marcus Alonso should be captain to Chelsea, which I see that.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
He says, where did Chelsea need to improve in the summer to compete for the title? Andrew, we'll start with you being a Chelsea fan. Where do you think Chelsea need to improve?
They need to improve? What are we suffering with the most at the moment? Could it be a striker? Yes,
that might be a shout.
A striker, please. For me, I don't care. I don't care if he does flashy skills or nutmegs people. I just want someone to smash the fucking ball in the fucking net. Okay, that's what I want. Please, I'll take 25 of those in the league per season, please.
FYI, I'm on about YouTube when I say subscribe. On Twitch, please make sure you're followed to the account. It's a bit weird. We're not big time yet. But Sulz is working on that. He said
strikers priorities. No, strikers priority now. After what I've seen tonight, strikers priority.
Any other places or just striker?
Striker, another midfielder for cover and to start, another centre back to cover Thiago Silva. Those are my main three ones, and then to supplement the squad. a new backup goalkeeper that's competent, and I don't have fear of, and I want to get rid of Emerson Alonso, so a backup left back as well.
I hear that. Slen, you're a Chelsea fan, I believe. Where do you think Chelsea need to strengthen?
I think we need a centre back, a dominant centre back who is left-footed, who will play on that left side of the 3 or the 4 or anything, whatever Tuchel decides next season. But we need a dominant centre back who is left-footed, who can play on that left side, and a midfielder who is a beast. Yeah, I have. In my mind, I have Bissouma, Soumare.
You say
Yeah,
beast.
Bissouma is a Bissouma is a very good midfielder.
I literally see the qualities of Bissouma being a beast.
Yeah, he's a very good midfielder. So I
think
need
he means,
a dominant midfielder, someone who can do everything, like all-rounded midfielder.
I think Slen means like like Kante's not seen as a beast.
Like, you know, like a physical presence, like a
but you don't think he's got it, but on the pitch he does. Do you know what I mean? It's like that.
Before Bissouma goes to a bigger club, I think he should stay another year at Brighton. I think.
Yeah, because I think you're
right.
But
he's a quality player. He's really good. He's all round.
Like
there are things he needs to improve, but he's a very good all-rounded midfielder. He can pass. He can pick a pass. He can tackle. He can. He's really.
I get that, but I do think he needs another year at Brighton.
I need another season to see it.
Yeah, so
I don't want him to be a one-season wonder. I need another season to see it.
You've seen so many one-season wonders in the Premier League. It's unreal.
Exactly, like Mason Greenwood.
Yeah. So
what did you just say?
Fuck you.
I'm gonna beat you up.
You're hearing things. That's all. You're hearing things. That's all.
I'm hiring.
Okay, so okay, let me finish. We need a dominant midfielder.
Anyone got Roman's number?
Fuck off. Just shut up. Can I finish?
By channel, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we need a dominant midfielder and someone who is just strong or rounded, someone who can pass, someone who can pick those.
You've said all of this.
Good. Okay, and we need a striker, a very good striker, and we need someone who is skillful. If we can have someone like Jesus Corona, someone who can do what Hazard was doing, like that game needed someone who could go past defenders and just cause anything, cause a free kick or a red card or a penalty. Like we need skills. I don't see those in this Chelsea team. Pulisic tries, but every time he does, he gives the ball away. I mean, we need skills. We need people who are clever on the ball. So we need a winger like Jesus Corona. He's another one who can improve, but he's really nice. So we need someone on the wing. We need a striker. We need a midfielder and a centre back.
I understand what you're saying. If he hadn't got injured, I would have. My personal favourite for squad would have been Pedro Neto from Wolves. If he hadn't got injured, I think he's very. You know what? And I know what people say. People always say this, but I think Ruben Neves has got something. Do you know what I mean? He's got that. He's just got something, and I'd like to see him move to a bigger club to see if he's got that, because I think these players are starting to outgrow Wolves. Do you know what I mean? They're starting to go. Okay, we've done it. What are we really doing? They've gone so backwards this season. I would just like to see. I understand what Slen's saying. For me though, after tonight and even after the Real Madrid game, I need that finisher. I need that guy who gets. I know people might see this and go, but Tommy's a tapping merchant. I need somebody different. I need someone who just goes, when they hit the ball, it's going in the back of the net. Do you know what I mean? Who doesn't do anything for 89 minutes and pops up and scores the winner in the 90th minute. I just need that. Who scores
someone who is ruthless?
Who scores the opening
finisher
goal? Do you know what I mean? Not who scores like the fourth goal and a 4-0 win. I need the opening goal to just do it. That's all. And I don't know who that is. I really don't, because the obvious is a Haaland and Lukaku and Kane. But really, I mean, even for us, it's going to be very hard to get any one of them three in. And then I don't know who we'd go after that. I really don't.
Yeah. I hear that. Question for Sulz. Thomas Partey.
Commitment.
Partey, ha, zoom. The question I've got is, why did they have the audacity to use Champions League ball in his music video?
Did they?
I've not really watched this. I don't know.
I would suggest you have a look at the music video and explain to me why those Arsenal fans even had the audacity to use Champions League football. How dare they?
You know, William went to Arsenal to win Champions League.
The disrespect they've just shown that Champions League ball is absolutely unforgivable.
No, I don't think it's the fans. I think it's the Arsenal staff not cleaning out the stadium properly and probably just standing behind one of the seats.
Well, they haven't had Champions League ball in that stadium for quite some time.
Yeah, but have you seen the Arsenal press? Have you seen the Arsenal crest hasn't been cleaned in like ages, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
There's like tennis balls and like whatnot there. So I can imagine a Champions League ball being somewhere there.
Mystic Ball saying, Pulisic, my North American bro, let's go. Mason saying, Thomas flop Partey. Thomas join Villarreal. Thomas saying, I'm better than Kante.
Isn't that tapping up, Unai? You can't tap up on these streams, so you got to.
Unai Emery, can you manage Vancouver Whitecaps? It's not a very good evening here. I like that. But before we do end the stream, I have got I believe I updated. Oh, fuck off. Gabby thinks Prime, your best mate is tweeting me on Twitter. Can you go sort him out, please, if you can hear me?
He's part of the Guna family for a week, innit? So he's going to be backing him.
Okay, so go sort out one of your people. Here's the stats from today's game. As you can see, Arsenal defended and acted like they were a relegation threatened team. Which is definitely fair. Like even Sulz, I can see him nodding. Even Sulz can be like, yeah, we absolutely did play Sheffield.
But you know when I said it in my prediction, I said that we need to be this team that doesn't really go for the game, because
no, I agree. You just played you played West Brom style football. It was very weird. All I know is Arsene Wenger is absolutely fucking fuming. That's all I'll say.
And Aubameyang, by the way, was fuming. He was really mad. Yeah, you're winning, but you're mad. I don't know if it's because he was substituted or because of the way Arsenal played.
What a ridiculous comment. He's just got subbed. Of course he's going to be angry. To
be honest, he wasn't having the best of times. I wouldn't say he was struggling, but he was finding it hard to get into the game. And I think he was probably annoyed at himself, as well as like obviously being subbed, not being able to prove that he could get a goal or something.
Yeah, but to be fair, you did play West Brom football, and normally strikers don't get involved in West Brom football. Not very often.
He did get the assist, so I did something.
Yeah. But looking at the stats, obviously Chelsea dominated the possession. They dominated the shots. They dominated shots off target completely. Dominated block shots, corners. They dominated. They dominated foul. Like they just dominated pretty much all over the pitch. Andrew, looking at them stats, how the fuck did you not win?
We dominated everywhere, just not in the most important stat of the game, and that's the scoreline. Do you know what I mean?
No. Do you know what your problem is? 19 shots, but only 5 on target.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that's a bit embarrassing.
Did you see during the game it popped up, said attempts at goal, right? 13-4. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then the next stat on target 3-2.
Yeah, that is a problem.
And also some of those shots were Zuma's air shots. Callum Hudson-Odoi airing the ball while he's in the penalty area. I mean, listen, this is where stats can fool you. Stats can fool you that make you think that Chelsea have dominated for 90 minutes and just been maybe unlucky, and maybe the goalkeeper has had an amazing game, although he did put off a very, very
I do think, I was going to say Leno and Gabriel for me had a blindness, because Gabriel was blocking with his head, then Leno was doing these last minute on the line saves. So,
but see what I mean. The most meaningless stat in football is possessions. It means bollocks. Yeah, we've won a game 1-0 against Man United with 19% possession once.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So It's about those shots. Sulz is right. It's about those shots on target, and then how those shots are on target. Are the goalkeepers making blistering saves, or is it one of these ones where I've seen pass backs that are harder than some of the shots we can do? Do you know what I mean? It's like that. So listen, we're on
Right.
downfall.
Wasn't it one of them Pulisic's where he just fluffed the shot in the box?
There was no controversy. There was no rubbish refereeing. There was no penalty incidents. We weren't down to 10 men. We just didn't finish in that first half, and we were nothing in that second half. Apart from those
to be
two
fair,
that hit the crossbar.
and do check out West Futuo, because there was at least one questionable decision that
Which one
felt
did you think?
I have seen given, which is when Maui left his leg out and Havertz went over. I've seen them given plenty of times in the Premier League. I'm not saying that's a penalty or not a penalty until tomorrow. All I'm saying is that was a decision that I have seen given in the Premier League a fair few times.
The only thing I will say, and I know it's in slow motion. The thing is like the ball with Havertz it's not as if Havertz has gone with the ball past Mari, right? I'm like that with it. Even after
that's the thing. We've seen them given, we've seen them not given. Me and Ron will discuss that.
The rule is something if it's not like obvious or something obvious. You know what I mean? I don't think that was obvious.
But you know what? I also want to mention, right? So you've had 19 shots, but if you now look at big chances, you've only had 2.
Yeah.
So that's why you know what Andrew was saying. These stats can be misleading. I'm not saying that you didn't have more of the ball. Yes, you did. You know what we didn't want the ball. Really, that's the way we played. We didn't want the ball. We sat back and.
So those shots off target, 2 of them hit the bar. Right, the rest were woeful. They were rubbish. And Zuma was practicing his NFL goal kick.
Yeah. Ridiculous. No, I do hear that. Prime, looking at them stats, what apart from the blinding obvious that you had 19 shots and only 5 of them ended up on target, what actually happened on the pitch? What were the issues? Why did you not win?
And this is a problem we've had all season. We have a lack of a killer ball. The thing is, people think this myth of we can't score goals. To be fair, we actually can. Whether it's not, we need to be a little bit more clinical, fine, but we can score goals. It's that final pass, essentially. And I don't know what, maybe because Ziyech just hasn't clicked. Maybe it's because we have a bit of a creativity issue, which is weird because we have Ziyech and Mount and Havertz and Pulisic and Callum. So maybe injuries also plays a part. Maybe it's the fact that they're also young and they need a bit of experience in that front line, which is why I'm such a big advocate of getting Harry Kane, someone who brings leadership, he brings experience, someone who can create from nothing by himself and will take the game by the scruff of the neck. But yeah, maybe just a year of playing with each other for things to click. It might be different next season. So really, who knows? But out of today's game, Arsenal deserved the win, and the minute we went 1-0 down, it's like we were trying to rush it.
Prime. We did an Arsenal today. Before he came on, we were crossing the ball in, to the box. We bought Giroud, and we weren't crossing it into the box.
No, you're right.
We weren't crossing it into the box. We were still trying to go through the middle or over the top. This man can't run. Why? When he did get the ball headed down, there was no one near him to feed off. Do you know what I mean? It was like, I don't understand. It's like Tuchel didn't send Giroud on and go, "Hey, I don't want you boys crossing it into Giroud, our best header at the club. Let's run it through the middle or having just get it in the box." Is what I don't understand. It's really weird with Giroud. At Arsenal, they did it as well. It's like they cross it in. But when he comes on, they don't cross it in.
But the thing is, there's nothing.
And what's sad is Arsenal were giving us all the space.
They're giving us the ball.
They were giving us all the like. Reece James was having acres of space. Just run, whip it. I mean,
yeah.
No,
they gave us the ball. We didn't do anything with it.
I do hear that. Some comments here. El Neni saying, "Let's talk about my man of match performance from the Egyptian King." You defended well. What more can we say? Devon saying, "Who would win who would win a fist fight, Tuchel or Arteta? Or Tuchel every day.
I think Tuchel as well. To be fair,
He'd plan it better. He'd plan it better.
Yeah.
Wolf says Tuchel as well. El Neni says, Arsenal fans, when do I get my music video?
You don't want it. You don't want it. And then
After that party one, trust me, bro. You don't want one.
Mason saying, actually, you're right, Mohammed. United fans, where's my music video? Mason, go
That's
check out
Sanchez.
all. Mason, go check out all the music videos of you on YouTube where you're killing it up and putting defenders in spliffs. There's a few. I've watched most of them. What I do when I'm
which defenders? Which defenders?
all of them, Prime. Don't slam Greenwood or
Which defenders? Which defenders?
Basically, the ones from Villa. There's been plenty. Greenwood is actually
Watford Villa. He said.
Flat track bully.
He also turned Liverpool.
Which defender from Liverpool?
Good one.
Which defender from Liverpool?
Robertson.
I don't rate Robertson.
The only argument Robbo could do was scream at Mason Greenwood. Literally, Robertson all Robertson did was manage to scream at an 18-year-old kid.
He did,
and Mason Greenwood, with ice in his veins, just calmly slots it past them.
He did.
Like,
But I don't
rate what's his name, Robertson. So
he's still been cast as one of the best left backs in world football, according to Liverpool fans.
But obviously they're going to say that, though, aren't they?
God knows, pundits say it as well. I'm trying to think what other defenders Greenwood's.
Wait, are these the same Liverpool fans that say Gerrard's better than Scholes? Okay.
Yeah,
those ones.
Them lot. I'm trying to actually have a little think now. I'm trying to think what other
flat track bully.
Nah.
He's yet to put a big defender in a spliff. I'm not going to lie. He has done the minor ones, but
but that's you work your way up, don't you? You work your way up, and to be fair, he's doing fairly well. That is for.
I'm
for sure.
doing fairly well. I put some defenders in the park in a spliff one day, so I'm working my way up.
Did you? Fuck.
Yeah.
Get on there. Get in there, Sulz. Get in there, Sulz. Do it in the park.
Wait. You put defenders in the spliff in the park. Oh, so like Pepe.
James saying Chuck Norris would win. Actually, Chuck Norris.
Don't say that out loud. In your house. Don't say that out loud.
Wolf saying, Mason, what do you think about Iceland women?
He's
Chelsea
single.
Mason. Chelsea's defense is weak. Robertson is the only tough defender I came across. Scottish Pratt Robertson. Vel saying, don't disrespect Robertson. He's the best left back in the world, but this season it's sure.
But then he can't, by definition, in Vel, he can't be the best left back in the world.
Okay,
if he's not the best left back in the league.
The next picture I've got to have a little look at is
he's not even the best Scottish left back.
And Sulz, I'm not doing this on purpose. Here's the league table. So as you can see, Arsenal are down in lowly 8th, with no hope for anything in future relations.
Oh no, St Tottering's Day. St Tottering's Day is season. You know,
Chelsea obviously 4th. Chelsea do have played an extra game over Liverpool. Now, Liverpool to win both their games in hand would be a point behind you. Are you nervous that you might not get top 4, or is it one of them?
Depends. You know what? Depends after tomorrow. After Liverpool's game with Man United, Chelsea, it really depends.
Who's Chelsea got?
We got Leicester in the cup, and then Leicester in the league, and then Villa.
Yeah, Leicester and Villa.
So you got Leicester and Villa basically in the league, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, I just wanted to win tonight to get it nearly over and done.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah. So.
Andrew, have you ever heard the term? It's the hope that kills you.
Yeah, but I usually aim that at Spurs and Arsenal fans. I don't want to.
Yeah. But Andrew, this is the hope we're giving Arsenal fans. That's going to kill them.
Hey, Prime, did you notice single-digit losses this season?
Have you also
Improvement,
noticed
huh?
Have you noticed that Smith Rowe is better than Havertz all of a sudden?
I'm not doing
Well,
this. I'm not doing
let's
this.
be real. None of us have said that, but okay.
Yeah, none of the
Did
people.
But when you said
did-
it,
did you
I
hear-
did disagree with it straight away.
Did you hear that Arteta broke Tuchel?
Back to the question I've got. Do any of you think that? Do any of you think that Chelsea might not get top four? Do you think that they will do it?
We'll get top four.
Yeah, we'll get.
Yeah,
top
because
four.
I reckon you'll get something out of Villa and
We will
Leicester.
get top four.
I think we'll get.
That was a small.
We'll get third. We'll get third.
Yeah, no, that's a fair one. What about you, Slen? Try not to make the response too long.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Excellent. And Saul's last question going to you. Will Arsenal get top?
Okay, I believe we'll finish in the top four.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
He's on delay.
You said yes. I agree.
He's on delay. I love it.
You've also got a delay. Well, I literally cannot do anything about a delay. But Saul's, what about you? Do you think you'll get top six?
Do you know what? I know this is going to sound mad, right? But I actually don't want European football next season.
Oh, wow. You are really deluded.
No, I actually don't. And I'll explain the reasons behind it because, number one, our squad depth is nowhere near ready enough to compete in the fronts of, in the Premier League to get those European spots again and then to compete in the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup and then doing it in Europe. We just don't have enough. So if we're being real, what we need at the moment is consistency and getting that consistent system put in place before we look at, because Europe is a hindrance to us because there's a chance of winning it. It's not a guaranteed. Whereas with the league, if you do well enough over the season, it's in your hands. I think the season is always in your hands, especially for those top 4, top 6 positions. Whereas with the Europa League or the Champions League, I'm not saying people who win it are lucky, but I'm just saying there's an element of luck. You can get a really good route to the final and then go win it, or you can have one of the hardest routes there and get out in the first hurdle. So that's why I do think we can. And then when we look at it, are we going to find enough players?
Why are Arsenal fans keep tweeting me?
It doesn't matter.
I know. I've literally just had to tell Gabby never to at me again. I don't like it. He basically said he wants to talk about Arteta being this tactical genius, blah 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 bullshit.
No, please bring him on. Please bring him on. I'll send it to him.
Oh my god, no! I we've been going for nearly 2 hours. You can deal with him on Twitter. I'm trying to.
I'll invite him on off the stream. We can talk to him off the stream if you want.
Yeah, we'll talk to him off the stream. Invite him there. Val saying Prime gave us reasons why Robertson. Oh no, we're not getting into this now.
No. I can do it real quick. Tierney's a better crosser of the ball. Tierney's a better defender. Tierney's got more technique. Tierney is the best left back in the Premier League. On ability, anyway. This season, it's Luke Shaw. So Robertson is not even top 3, top 4 left backs in the Premier League.
So who would you go third? I'm just curious.
Digne. Fourth is Chilwell. Well, Chilwell, Robertson is a bit of a toss-up. I don't really mind.
That's fair enough then, actually, yeah.
That's a fair one.
I don't think Robertson does. I think you could put any half-decent left-back in Liverpool's team that could do what Robertson does because he doesn't do anything special. He's got an engine on him. He can get up and down, and he can put in basic deliveries in the box within the system. Anyone can do that.
Yeah, no, cool. Slen, I've got your message. If I start typing it does my things. StreamYard not great. So, cheers for coming on.
Okay, so bye, guys.
See
you, mate.
All right, bye. Cheers.
No worries, bye. Wolf saying blow the whistle now. Oh, God, no. It's not. That's not happening. James saying European will help attract new signings though. Yeah, there's an element of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Europa Conference? Really?
Yeah.
There's also that. I think Arsenal. I think Arsenal might struggle getting. Yeah, I think Arsenal might struggle getting some signings in. That's for sure. You want to provide something exciting for new signings.
Yeah, but right, it's if you think about it, right, in modern day football is kind of different. If you can get them to believe in a project as well, that can also persuade people to come. So it's an element. Yes, you do have to show it though. You have to show the ambition of what you're doing, and then obviously it follows on.
Yeah, no, I hear that. James saying being in Europa League helps Wolves. This is true. But we are
not really. They didn't sign anyone that they couldn't have signed without Europa League.
Just let him say it. We're ending it.
All right.
Yeah, ending it because I'm very tired. And Prime wants to discuss it with Gabby backstage. I dread to even think about it.
Oh no, I don't want to. I want to do it on here. I don't want to talk to him backstage.
Oh. Okay, I'll add him in now. There you go.
We can.
Right. What did you want to say? You were chatting something about. You wanted to chat some shit about Arteta in God knows what.
First of all, I'd like to say he outclassed Tuchel tonight.
Oh my god.
The purple patch is over.
Oh fuck.
Which purple patch?
I'd also
you know, honestly, I would have respect if you just
gonna shows. I have everyone, with all due respect, no one speak. Let him go. Let no one speak. Go.
I'd also like to congratulate Prime on coming out as a gooner.
Okay. That doesn't. Okay. Whose purple patch is over? May I ask?
Tuchel's. The honeymoon's over.
What? Okay. What else?
I don't know what else.
Wait. Can I just ask one question? Okay. Wouldn't his purple patch have been over at West Brom, not against us? Because that would have made more sense if it was then, not to us, because that was a lot more humiliating than this.
No, but because we then beat Real Madrid next, that's why it wasn't over, but it's over now. But anyway, keep going. What else?
Also, you said you didn't rate ECR before this, didn't you, Smith Rowe?
Yeah, I still don't rate him. Arsenal fans compare him to the likes of Havertz and De Bruyne. I don't rate him to that level.
He's obviously not better than De Bruyne.
Okay.
He's better than De Bruyne.
You're not the normal Arsenal football fan on Twitter.
All right.
Wait, he's better than De Bruyne. Okay.
No, I said he's not better. Not better.
But why do I? So he's on the same level as De Bruyne?
No, not on the same level.
Then why do they call him the Croyd and De Bruyne?
It's like what you say about players, isn't it? We don't actually mean he's as good. It's just
hold on. Okay. Wait, hold on. Do you think he's as good or better than Mason Mount?
Not yet. Not right now. Maybe.
No. Hold on. No. Wait, Gunnar Schulz, don't. This isn't about you. It's about him. And Gabby, don't lie to me because you said it to me on Twitter. Do you think he's as good as Mason Mount?
No, I just bait on Twitter. It's easy.
That wasn't bait on Twitter because you said something, then you tried to backtrack, and then I called you out on your act, and then.
I'm pretty sure he said that to me on Twitter today.
So wait, so you saying Arteta's outclass Tuchel? Is that you trying to bait? Are you serious?
No, he did. He won the game. He out-tacticalized him. He gave him a piece of his own medicine.
All right. What tactics did Arteta use to beat Tuchel? May I ask?
Sit back and hope.
I genuinely don't know.
No, he did.
That's not.
Do you know what it was? It was a remnants of what he did last season to win that FA Cup. That sort of, however you want to put it, 3-4-3, 5-2-3, whatever, right? That system of counter-attacking, absorbing pressure. That's all he did, really. That was like.
I understand that, and you understand that, but he just said sit back and hope for the best.
It was towards the end. That's what
I've got one. You said total assist Mount 8, ESR 7, open play assist Mount 2, ESR 7. I then came back at you, and then said, where is it? There we go. Then I said, how many goals they both got, and you said comparing goals in a playmaker debate. And I put, well, no, Mason Mount has 6 goals. ESR has 1. Obviously, it's 2 now. Just thought I'd add it because it is relevant. And then you were obviously saying comparing goals in a playmaker debate, to which then I brought in Frank Lampard. So I think comparing their stats is a bit. I'm not saying
ESR.
Hey, Sulz. He came at me with the stats. I didn't initiate the stats.
No, let me finish, right? So what I'm saying is because I think it's unfair because ESR's, I believe, played less. I know Mount's played all season, basically. So
it's okay, Andrew.
Yeah, true.
We are going to be wrapping it up.
Also, wait, hold on. He said Callum Chambers is better than Harry Maguire.
Oh my God.
No.
Well,
No. You did. You didn't. What? But you did. You said Harry Maguire had a bad game against Sheffield United, which United lost 2-1, by the way. And I looked back, the 2 goals conceded were not Maguire's fault. Actually, the second goal conceded was Axel Tuanzebe's fault. You said Callum Chambers had a man of the match performance in a 3-3 draw. I looked back. The first goal was Callum Chambers' fault. The third goal, it's Chambers and Louise's fault, miscommunication. And Antonio should have scored a fourth, which was Chambers' fault, by the way, before Arsenal even got the third goal.
Why have you tweeted ESR2 Mount nil as things stand?
Read what I quoted.
The ESR Mount battle will be a class over the coming years. It fucking won't be, I can assure you of that.
No, I do think. I'm not saying he is, but like I do think he can. Any player has the potential to be better than any player, but time will tell. I have the potential to shag Channing Tatum. It doesn't mean it's true. No, yeah, but I'm just saying it like.
Wait, hold on. If you can have Channing Tatum, can I have what's his ex-wife's name?
Oh yeah, 100.
Back on, mate.
Cool.
Is it Jenna Tatum or something?
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, do what you want. We're gonna. I'm gonna allow them to carry it on backstage.
Good finishing point. Good finishing.
Gabby has made many delusional comments. So Prime, Gabby, don't walk away too quickly because I don't think Prime is quite finished with you just yet. That's for sure. A big thanks to everyone. A big thanks to everyone that has been watching. It's been a mad 2-hour stream. Again, you lot just love the Chelsea and the Arsenal stuff. Mystic Wolf saying, shout me out on paper, Andrew. Mason Greenwood saying, not going to lie, Belfast sticking back.
Hold on.
God knows.
Who do you think said this? Eddie Nketiah being used, or Eddie Nketiah.
I don't think he can finish it. So whoever said it, can they tell us what was said?
It's me, innit?
So what did you say, Gabby? What did you say?
I don't know.
There you go, Mr.
No, give me a second.
It's okay. Whilst you're getting your second, I'm just giving a shout out to Mystic Wolf.
Wait, Eddie Nketiah using being
Any other requests?
Eddie Nketiah using being England's under-21 top goal scorer as a way to secure a big move.
Did I say that?
Wow. And on that note, we are going to end it there. A big thank you to everyone that has been watching. Gabby has said some more ridiculous stuff on Twitter. That is for sure. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. with Ref's View with me and Domenico. We've got plenty to talk about. Then the big match tomorrow, the Northwest Derby, Liverpool United at Old Trafford. We will have match reaction live on this channel. RJ should be there, Dom should be there, Tom will be here. Hopefully Reese and Velv will also be here. Matt might make an appearance. Professor will be in the comments triggering United fans, that's for sure. And I might try and get some impartial. I might try and get some impartial people on as well.
I'm going to be in the chat, definitely triggering people. So that's
excellent. We do love to see that. We do.
Join me, Sulz. Join me.
But before you do go, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Does massively help. I think we're 3 away from 250. So if we can get that to 250 very soon, that would be mega. And that will be a quarter of our target done and only 3 quarters left to go. But big thanks to everyone that has been watching. Aaron is still here. I don't He hasn't spoken
Yeah,
a lot.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm letting everyone else speak.
I thought you'd come, mate. Where can they find you, bro?
They can find me on Aaron_Challenger on Twitter. I'm just letting everyone else speak tonight. I'm staying tonight for a bit longer. But you can also throw Football DRFC on YouTube, of course, end of the season, but we are still going for the rest of this season. Playoffs obviously coming up, and we've got loads to come with the brand new manager announcement. So very exciting, and stay tuned. A lot's going down.
100%. Andrew, where can they find you?
So that's my Twitter handle. Windsurf. You find a pinned tweet for the Nexus channel with Will and Prime. You also find a link to Cage No Filter Football. You can find me there as well. Strong TV. Oh, sorry, Charles Strong TV, as it's been rebranded. Watch-alongs, wrestling show, football show, Bits and Bob's channel, Common 7 p.m. Tuesdays, and on this channel, whenever Niall is gracious to invite me.
100%. Definitely, Andrew's on quite a lot. It's very refreshing. And Sulz, where can they find you? FYI, in my Kieran Tierney video, I may have quoted that I get all my Arsenal news from Sulz now.
Yeah. No,
who needs
Fabrizio Romano? First things first, obviously, I've got to say a massive Eid Mubarak to anyone who's celebrating today or tomorrow, whenever you're celebrating. And, just a massive, I hope you have a good day, a blessed day, and a blessed year to come. And yeah, you can find me on Gooner Souls. Even if you search that on Twitter, it does come up, and at Let's Debate Footy. And obviously, I'll pass it over to my fellow Gooner Prime, and give yourself a shout out as well.
Where can they find you, Prime?
No, you have to say Gooner Prime.
I'm not brave enough to call him Gooner Prime.
Good now, good. Yeah, you can find me on the Football Terrace. On Instagram and Twitter, just search at Latimus Prime and you'll find me. And
Prime, that'll also come
let me just one final thing before I leave. When Arsenal played us on the 27th of December, 2020, they beat us 3-1. And they moved from 9th to 9th. Arsenal have played us at Stamford Bridge on the 13th of May, 2021, and they moved from 9th to 8th. Enjoy 6 points.
I really am. No, but you should be enjoying it with us as a Gooner.
And Gabby, where can they find you with your dog shit football knowledge?
You can find me for more elite opinions on Gabby Things Twitter.
Don't say elite opinions. Do not say elite opinions. You don't want that. Please don't say elite opinions.
I don't think I would ever class them as elite opinions, but do carry on.
Yes, I post spot on facts every day. You can probably go through my Twitter. Everything I say is spot on.
Wait, hold on. So, like Eddie Nketiah using being England's under-21 top goal scorer as a way to score a big move. Is that what you said?
Yeah, look at the names.
That's not really. It's just like he could be going to the big clubs and going, "Oh, look at me, I'm under 21 best goal scorer, mate." Like he might be gassing himself up in it. That's not really. It's not Gabby's fault, that one.
That is mad. You can find him at Gabby Things for.
Well, by the way, he doesn't even score for the under 21s. It's an irrelevant thing to say now.
That is irrelevant. Me and Prime.
He doesn't score for the first team.
Not me and Prime. Me and Sulz can definitely vouch that Nketiah does not score nothing for the under 21s anymore. You can find me at Niall_PAFC. You can also find our socials on Twitter at Let's Talk EPL, on Instagram at Let's Talk EPL _. No context on Twitter at No Context LTPL. Also on TikTok at Let's Talk Premier League. May have posted a video on TikTok of Jeannie, Dom, and Charles having a little sing-song on the opening to a stream. And that currently, one minute, I'm just loading up my TikTok. That currently has 382 views. So I apologize for absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. And I don't even know how many I need to click that. 19 likes, not bad. So lots of people have viewed Charles Dom and Jeannie singing It's Friday there. So what a great one. What a great one. And to end it on there, what a show. Been going out for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Jesus Christ, someone give me a shotgun for myself. But as I say, back tomorrow 6 p.m. with the rest of you. 10:15 with the Northwest Derby match reaction between Manchester United and Liverpool. But until then, thanks for watching, and we will see you in a bit.